Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, of course, people are probably wondering why are we reviewing this one again? Well, the answer to that is just the fact that, well, I've recently played this one stream and I thoroughly enjoyed this one. So, of course, I want to take another look at Call of Duty Vanguard and really give my thoughts on it. So, this game came out in 2021 and was developed by Sledgehammer along with other studios and released by Activision. This one had a troubled release because, well, COVID kind of shut down everything, and Activision did not want to take a year or two off for Call of Duty. So we got Vanguard, which quickly became one of the most unpopular entries in the series, which is kind of unfortunate because Vanguard has certainly been fun. Now, of course, the game kind of takes a bit from Battlefield, where Battlefield 1 and 5 they were separated in various campaigns, with the only common ground between them was the fact that they took place during World War I and World War II. Vanguard kind of does something like this, as it focuses on four characters: Arthur Kingsley, Polina Petrova, Wade Jackson, and Lucas Riggs, along with a few other characters too, but these four are pretty much searching for a thing called Project Phoenix, and also they're also kind of taking out Nazis too. Then there's the main antagonist, Hermann Wenzel Freisinger, who's the SS Oberst Gruppenführer, and so he serves as the main antagonist. And of course, for the most part of the game, the four of them are just being interrogated, and it's really just them living out what happened before they went on this mission. We see Kingsley aiding in the eventual assault of Normandy, Polina fighting for Stalingrad, Wade Jackson fighting in the Pacific, and of course Lucas Riggs in North Africa. I do like that it focuses on other theaters of the war instead of just the Western or Eastern Front. As, well, yeah, sure, well, they're two of the more popular ones. I also really do like that they focus on other parts of the war because it feels like it brings more attention to them and can really open up more opportunities too. But of course, these are not as complex and as Battlefield 1 and 5 story, as, well, those ones were a series of missions. These are usually one or two missions that just focus on the specific leader, which is a bit disappointing, and I feel like one of the reasons why Vanguard was so unpopular at launch. Of course, that said, there's more about this game too. There's zombies and multiplayer. Zombies was actually pretty alright. I did enjoy it when I did play it. The multiplayer, it's a tad bit disappointing. It's not as interesting as other Call of Duty multiplayers, especially when it comes to World War II games. Sledgehammer's previous game, World War II, I feel had the better multiplayer. And of course, Sledgehammer's next game, that being Modern Warfare 3, didn't have a better multiplayer. Even outside of Sledgehammer games, other COD games had the better experience. This isn't to say that the multiplayer is not worth playing, but just kind of lower your expectations is all. As for the campaign, I thought the campaign was alright. Well, it's a little disappointing and kind of short, only being 9 missions. For the most part, it wasn't as offensive as what other reviewers have thought. This isn't to downplay their opinions, but just me simply disagreeing with them. The campaign definitely could have been a lot better, but I do feel Vanguard does have some things going for it still. I do like the characters, and hopefully they do return in future entries. Sledgehammer has always really been the one that hasn't really seemed to do sequels to any of the games, which is unfortunate because I feel like they could do a lot in regards for Vanguard. Now, of course, whether or not people should play it, well, it really falls down to you. If you have interest in World War II games, you could do a lot worse. But if you want to jump into World War II media, this one's probably not going to be the best one to jump in at first. I'd say play this one once you really understand the history behind World War II, or if you already know what you're going to get into with this one. But these are my thoughts on Call of Duty Vanguard. I personally do like this one, and I plan to continue to play it and trophy hunt it when I can. But of course, like usual, thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful night.